And welcome back, everyone. The corporate mainstream media is not your friend. They despise who you are and what you stand for. What these high-priced network reporters long for is to be liked. Not by viewers, by the way, but by the New York Times and the Washington Post. They want to be accepted into the Coastal Club and rewarded for playing their devious part in the coordinated effort to destroy President Trump. How else do you explain the fall of Fox News? It appears their anchors and reporters were just pretending to be fair and balanced all these years. But now they are being exposed day after day as just another liberal news network. Sandra Smith, the anchor there, got caught in a hot mic moment, exasperated that D.C. lawyer Cleta Mitchell has the audacity to claim the presidential race is not over. Watch this.
Just because CNN says, or even Fox News says that somebody's president doesn't make them president. So I think everybody wants to know that this was done properly and legally.
What is happening? Like, Trace, we've called it.
And I think we have to look into every one of these concerns.
Well, look, she grimaces. You see her roll her eyes there and even shakes her head. What's happening? She declares. Trace, we called it, she cries out. As if Fox News calling the race amounts to the word of God. It's media arrogance at its worst. Fox doesn't declare winners. Voters do. But this moment exposes the self-inflated view these media elitists have of themselves and their networks. What may be even more stunning, though, by the way, is that someone at Fox leaked this video. A Fox News staffer had to have recorded the off-air moment and distributed it to the world, clearly in frustration with the hard left turn Fox News is making. As a show host myself, I put trust in the crew that what happens off-air should stay off-air, but they also put trust in me that I stay true to my conservative beliefs and the overarching theme of this show, to expose liberal hypocrisy and idiocy while pushing the benefits of a free society. If I was in the background, quietly voicing support for Joe Biden, I deserve to be exposed. So here is the lesson. Stand for what you believe in. Don't ever fake it, because you will eventually be outed like this.
We want every legal vote to be counted, and we want every illegal vote to be...
I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue showing you this.
Unbelievable. Fox News host Neil Cavuto cut her off. Here is what makes me sad. I've got great respect for Cavuto. I admire his commanding presence, the way he runs his show, but cutting off the president's press secretary as she is simply asking a valid question is inappropriate, and it amounts to media malpractice. It's the work of state-run television, cutting off a political foe.
But that's an explosive charge to make, that the other side is effectively rigging and cheating. Not so fast. We'll have more after this.
Oh, man, not so fast. Not so fast. To use Sandra Smith's line, what's happening here? Neil Cavuto, of all people, is now practicing liberal, willful blindness. This claim that there's no evidence about voter fraud and election fraud is preposterous. Yet, it's spouted over and over and over again by the mainstream media on just about every other network out there. The Trump team has sworn affidavits of ballot counters witnessing boxes of votes, all for Joe Biden, being brought into counting facilities in the dead of night. That's evidence, needs to be investigated. They have evidence of thousands of out-of-state voters illegally casting ballots in Nevada. Needs to be investigated. There is video of what at least appears to be ballot counters actually filling out ballots. I don't know whether it's true or not, but it's evidence and it's video that deserves an investigation. They have proof of dead people voting. And don't forget, the 450,000 ballots the president's attorney claims are all filled out with one sole vote for Joe Biden. That's suspicious and deserves an investigation. Yet Cavuto claims nothing to see here, just like the rest of his friends in the media. And just in case you still don't believe Fox News has gone to the dark side, have you ever seen CNN defend Fox before? Defend Fox? Well, they did it during an interview with our own Newsmax CEO, Chris Ruddy, of all people.
what was going on at Fox News that they didn't want to give the president the sense that he was winning or had the potential shot of winning.
Fox has a great decision desk. I respect their decision desk. They don't do it like that. They don't play games like that, Chris.
I think media malpractice. Let's look at the Fox News poll. It was off by, what, 8 points?
Well, Chris did a great job dealing with Brian Stelter over there, defending Fox. They don't do this. I have great respect. Since when has he had respect for Fox? Until they moved to the left. That's when. I'm busy enough calling out the other networks like MSNBC and CNN, calling out their liberal lies. Now I've got to add Fox to the list too? Just because they want acceptance from the left-wing gatekeepers at the New York Times? Here's my quiet warning to Fox News. You will never get that acceptance you long for. The New York Times will always despise you for the once proud conservative brand you created. So now not only will Fox still be despised by those on the left, but conservatives are turning their backs on the network too. That has our ratings, by the way, exploding here at Newsmax. And I'm happy to have you join this Stinchfield army. Thank you for that. So if you're new to Newsmax, welcome. If you've been here for a while, thank you as well. I promise you, I will never let you down. So spread the word and tell your friends. Our strength on this program, on this network, is derived from all of you and you alone. The only way we win this battle is by doing it together. And I thank you again.